afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Live at 4 on this Thursday. Start thinking up your questions for Dr. Zorba Pastor.
That's right. He'll be here later this hour. Mark and I will let you know when it's time to call in.
But first, topping the news today, a day after Darrell Brooks was sentenced to more than 700 years in prison, Waukesha officials spoke up today to talk about how they felt now that it's over.
Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi says she will not seek re-election to Democratic leadership, but will remain in her House seat. We have reaction from Capitol Hill, along with the next move for the Republicans.
And for the first time in months, things are looking better again for a project years in the making. We'll tell you all about the good news for the Madison public market. Let's take a look outside. Strange day today. It's snowing so hard you can't see.
Right.
Then the sun's out. Then it's snowing again. Welcome to January.
The weather words are perfect. That's how it feels.
Greg is in the backyard, and it is going to get cold.
Yeah, it is. I can see my breath pretty good, and the wind's starting to pick up. We had showers go through right now, but that Arctic front has come through with an Arctic air mass behind it. So it's right now you can see outside. We got a break in the shower activity, but we're going to see more this afternoon and this evening. Right now, 31, but our temperatures will slowly fall tonight. Winds will turn around from the west-northwest 11. There's your shower activity. We had a batch go through here earlier. We got some more developing here. So if you're out and about, something to be advised on the roads, you might encounter some of these more intense showers, which could drop visibility down briefly. Winds are starting to pick up. That'll be the other story we'll see today, and that's what we'll see tomorrow. Future track shows the temperatures dropping off to the mid-20s later this evening, and overnight low 20s. There you see your temperature drop. Pretty consistent as you go to the northwest. There's a front that came through. There's your shower activity spreading all the way to the north. And we zoom out, there's your negative temperatures to the north. That's the cold air that's going to be affecting into our area. I'll break down how cold it's going to get and actually what it looks like for next week going into Thanksgiving a bit later in the broadcast.
All right, Greg, we'll see you then. Thank you. Darrell Brooks is headed to prison for the rest of his life, soon to be out of sight and out of mind for many of us.
For the people of Waukesha, though, their memories and pain won't quickly fade. Charlotte DeLeste listened to city leaders talk today about how they hope to move their community forward. Charlotte?
Susan and Mark, even with the trial over, the community is entering a difficult time of year. The one-year anniversary of that Christmas parade tragedy is on Monday, and the city will be holding a remembrance ceremony to honor the lives lost, support those still suffering, and come together as a community. Then, on Sunday, December 4th, the city will once again have its annual Christmas parade. It's something Waukesha Mayor Sean Riley says is a must.
If we just decided that we're no longer going to have community gatherings, that would be letting evil win, and we're not going to let that happen.
The mayor says it's understandable that some may not want to go to this year's parade, but the city is doing what it can to make people more comfortable, such as having barricades in place and more police officers present. Coming up on News 3 Now at 5, we'll hear from the Waukesha police chief and his thoughts on helping the community move through the one-year anniversary and the upcoming parade.
Charlotte, thank you. We'll see you then. Congresswoman Nancy Pelosi is ending her historic run as Speaker of the House.
Skylar Henry is on Capitol Hill with that story, as well as a look at where Congress goes from here.
For what purpose does the gentlewoman from California seek recognition?
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi announced she's stepping down from a leadership position within the Democratic Party.
For me, the hour's come for a new generation to lead the Democratic caucus that I so deeply respect.
Pelosi was the first woman in U.S. history to ever serve as Speaker of the House, and she said she was proud that Congress has become more inclusive during her time.
In my 35 years in the House, I have seen this body grow more reflective of our great nation, our beautiful nation.
New York Congressman Hakeem Jeffries is the favorite to take over as minority leader, which could put him in position to someday become the first black Speaker of the House.
I think it's always good for a party to have new blood and new invigoration, enthusiasm, and new ideas.
Congressman Steny Hoyer, the #2 Democrat in the House, is also stepping down from a leadership post.
Had Ms. Pelosi stayed on as leader of the Democrats, she would have had to turn over the Speaker's gavel after voters gave Republicans control of the House.
One-party Democrat rule in Washington is finished. We have fired Nancy Pelosi.
Republicans say they plan to use their newly gained subpoena power to launch investigations of President Biden.
We have repeatedly called on the Biden Treasury Department to release additional financial documents to committee Republicans, but thus far Treasury has refused.
The entire House will vote on a new Speaker when the new Congress convenes at noon on January 3rd. Skyler Henry, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
And Republicans voted earlier this week for Kevin McCarthy to be their nominee for the Speaker's position in the new Congress.
However, he does not yet have the full support of the Republican caucus, which he will likely need given the slim majority that Republicans will have in the next session.
It's being called a Red Cup Rebellion. More than 2,000 Starbucks workers in 112 stores are striking today. This also comes on the iconic Red Cup Day. It's when customers get red cups with certain purchases that entitle them to discounts and extra points for future purchases. The union says the strike is to protest the retaliation against union supporters. It also says the company is refusing to bargain with the union on its first labor deal.
So we chose this day because we knew that it's going to be a day that we're expecting to make a lot of money. And, you know, without the workers there on the floor, they can't do that. And so we want to make as big of an impact, take as much power, and make a statement that, you know, we should be negotiating with.
The Labor Retaliations Board also taking action to file a national cease and desist order to prevent the coffee giant from retaliating against union supporters. No word on which stores will be affected and if they'll be able to stay open. For the first time in months, things are looking better again for a project years in the making.
The City Council approved a budget amendment overnight that closes a funding gap.
And as Catherine Merck explains, it could have finally paved the way to turning the market into reality. Catherine?
The City Council voted 17-3 last night to use money from a TIF district to cover a multi-million budget gap for the market. Between that and some county funding, city leaders believe they can move forward with this project. The public market has been planned for the former City Fleet Services building on First Street for years now, and it's seen a number of funding challenges along the way. Back in August, the city said the combination of grant money drying up and rising construction costs put the project $5.2 million short. The city hoped to break ground on the project this fall with an anticipated opening date of about a year from now. Still, Alder Syed Abbas said the market should spark economic development and more business opportunities for people of color.
History in making. It took almost 10 years, and I took last 4 years of my job really advocating and fearlessly fighting for it because I believe in the value and I believe in social justice, what this project is about.
This morning, Mayor Rhodes Conway thanked the council for approving the funding and keeping the market alive. We talked about a long string of challenges here. That's been especially frustrating for vendors who hoped the market would have already been open. Tonight at 5, we'll hear from one of the original 5 vendors and what this means to her.
Catherine, we'll see you then. Thank you. 2 of the 4 University of Idaho students killed last weekend are now seen in a video taken just hours before their death, ordering from a food truck and chatting with friends. Meanwhile, authorities still have no suspect nor weapons. Madison Mogan and Kaylee Concavs were seen ordering $10 worth of food and chatting with other friends just hours before they were brutally killed, along with 2 others. The time of their visit, about 1:41 a.m., is helping police narrow down the timeline of the killings that they say happened within the next few hours. But they currently have not identified a suspect.
They believe that this was what they call a targeted attack and not just a random act of violence. The fact of the matter is that whoever is responsible for these murders is still at large.
Authorities were not called to the home until noon Sunday when they say someone reported an unconscious person. They found the bodies of Mogan and Concavs along with Zaina Kernodle and Ethan Chapin, all stabbed to death. The quadruple homicide has rocked the community of Moscow, Idaho, which hasn't recorded a murder since 2015.
Turning now to the verdict in an air disaster that happened when Russia first invaded Ukraine in 2014. It took 8 years for justice in the Netherlands. A Dutch court today found 3 men guilty of being behind the disaster that killed nearly 300 people, including an American teenager. A panel of judges found 2 Russians and a Ukrainian man guilty of murder for shooting down Malaysia Airlines flight MH17. Celine and Rob Fredericks lost their son Bryce and his girlfriend Daisy. They were flying to Kuala Lumpur in 2014 while a conflict raged between pro-Russia rebels and Ukrainian forces. A missile shot down the airliner. All 298 on board died.
sometimes I still think they come home. I still think it's not possible that they're gone. It simply is not possible.
The court said Russia had control of the separatist region when a Russian-made missile launched from a field in eastern Ukraine brought down the Boeing 777. Moscow denies any involvement and says it will examine today's ruling.
An 18-year-old was in court today for allegedly slapping a woman while on part of the UW-Madison campus in September. Police first started searching for 18-year-old Ethan Peltier on September 7th after a woman reported being slapped on her buttocks by a man riding a motorized scooter on the Lakeshore Path. Today, Peltier got a $500 signature bond. Not guilty pleas were entered to his misdemeanor counts. He's not to have any contact of any kind with the victim. He cannot be on the Lakeshore Path in Madison at any time. His next court date is January 4th for a pre-trial conference. Well, the Packers are getting ready to play the Tennessee Titans at Lambeau Field tonight. But if you're hoping to watch the game from home, it will not be on cable TV or broadcast over the air. Because of a broadcasting rights agreement, all Thursday night NFL games this season are showing on Amazon Prime. You can download the app if you have a smart TV. If not, you'll want to visit Amazon's website. You'll find a link for that site on channel3000.com. Once there, you can sign up for a 30-day free trial. After that, it'll cost you $14.99 a month if you don't cancel your subscription. Kickoff is at 7:15.
The Hmong Institute hosted its Na Chia celebration today to bring in the Hmong New Year. Is the meal held the night before the Hmong New Year celebration. The event tradition involves ritual activities such as a hoopli, which is a soul calling, and giving thanks to the ancestor spirits for a good harvest and keeping the family healthy.
So here in Dane County, there's about 6,000 Hmong. It's important to continue to have these events, whether it's the Na Chia or the Hmong New Year, to really allow the community to celebrate its heritage and its culture, but also to expand our culture to the residents around Dane County, to learn about the Hmong community that reside here also.
A meal or a feast is then served to the family and to the guests. Na Chia is to reflect and give thanks for the past year, while the New Year celebration is a time to celebrate and welcome the new year. Happy New Year to all of those who celebrate.
Still to come at 4, the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra moves indoors for its new season.
We'll preview this year's indoor concert season, which kicks off Friday night when Live at 4 continues.
You're watching News 3 Now, Live at 4.
After a serious truck crash, you need a team who knows how to handle trucking cases and gets results. You need Gruber Law Offices. There's never a fee until we win. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
With Dad's arthritis, he needs extra help around the house, so I called a Grace. Yes, a Grace. With their agent home service, he can stay at home.
That's where I want to spend these months. With hospice care from a Grace, I can stay home with my dog and my grandkids and their laughter.
I had no idea laughter could be a part of my life again after Joe died, but through a Grace, I found hope and healing.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
You didn't live this strong, this long, to get put on the shelf like a porcelain doll. But 1 out of 2 women over 50 will suffer a fracture from osteoporosis. You should know you can build new bone with Evenity for postmenopausal women with osteoporosis at high risk for fracture. Ask your doctor if you can do more than just slowing down bone loss with Evenity. Want stronger bones? Then build new bone. Evenity can help in just 12 months. Evenity is proven to reduce spine fracture risk by 73%.
Evenity can increase risk of heart attack, stroke, or death from a cardiovascular problem. Do not take Evenity if you have low blood calcium or are allergic to it. Serious allergic reactions and low blood calcium have occurred. Tell your doctor about jawbone problems, as they have been reported with Evenity, or about pain in your hip, groin, or thigh, as unusual thigh bone fractures have occurred.
Don't let a break put you on a shelf. Talk to your doctor about building new bone with Evenity.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Live
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Whether you're looking for all the advanced features or something with a lower upfront cost, with Rheem heating equipment, you can stay comfortable even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Oh, come on! Yes, let's go!
Feel the Wohlers difference. Call Wohlers Heating and Air Conditioning today, serving Dane County for over 45 years.
Turkey? Check. Cranberries. Stuffing? Pie? Check, check, check. Potatoes sweet and mashed? Check. Now what about that post-turkey nap? Don't worry. The Black Friday Super Sale at Denver Mattress has you covered. Shop today and save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Or get a $300 gift when you purchase any Tempur-Pedic. And check out the Summit Firm for only $279.99. Plus 4 years no interest and free shipping. The Black Friday Super Sale, on now at Denver Mattress.
If you've been injured in a truck crash, call Gruber Law Offices. Trucking law can be extremely complicated. There are specific rules and regulations that apply, and we know what it takes to win. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Welcome back, everyone. This may surprise you a little bit, but teenagers say their experience on social media is more positive than most adults may think.
Pew Research Center surveyed about 1,300 teens. 80% said social media gives them some level of connection to what's going on in their friends' lives. Teens also said social media helps them get support from their community, but only 27% said that their experience is even worse than their parents think. They say negative experiences stemmed from screen time and the impacts of online drama. Researchers also said parents should talk with their teens about social media because there's still individual circumstances and downsides to consider.
The Food and Drug Administration is giving lab-grown chicken the green light. California-based Upside Foods will be able to start selling its product once its facilities have been inspected by the Department of Agriculture. So far, the FDA has only given clearance for chicken made from cultured chicken cells by Upside. Upside founder and CEO Uma Valetti has described the process as similar to brewing beer, but instead of growing yeast or microbes, they grow animal cells.
Stocks ended lower as a busy day of Fed speak dampens hopes of a policy shift. The Dow Industrial slipped 7.5 points. The Nasdaq down 38. The S&P 500 gave up 12. Well, if you'd like to enjoy some beautiful classical music to kick off your weekend, you're in luck.
The Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra opens its indoor season tomorrow night at 7:30 in the Capitol Theater.
Two American Masters features two extraordinary women musicians. Maestro Andrew Sewell is here, along with Joe Lanus, the CEO of the Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra. Welcome back. Were we just on the square?
It feels like it.
Seems like that.
Time ago.
Good to see you both.
Nice to be back.
To see you. And a lot of people can, associate the Chamber Orchestra with Concert on the Square, but you have an indoor season as well.
We do. At the Capitol Theatre, we do 5 indoor series. Our first one kicks off tomorrow at 7:30, and as you mentioned in the broadcast, it features two American women. First of all, our soloist, Alyssa Lee Colyonen, is performing the violin solo in Brooks' Scottish Fantasy, and in the second half we're performing Symphony No. 1 by Florence Price. She is known as the first African-American woman composer to have her work performed by a major symphony orchestra, Chicago, in 1933.
Wow.
So it's a very important occasion that we're hearing these works, and we're really happy to be performing them. And her music is in the style of Dvorak. It's very late 19th century romantic. She wrote a total of 4 symphonies. So we're really excited about this opening concert.
Never heard of her. Either one of them.
And what designates them as American Masters?
Well, exactly. Well, shall we say, forgotten.
Is there tenure?
Well, true. I mean, this is a marketing ploy, but I think that in terms of when you hear their music, they are of the highest quality. So in terms of a symphony, it's important that major orchestra like the Philadelphia Orchestra has recorded all 4 of her symphonies, and now it's getting airplay. And for a while there, they were lost in a house in Illinois and only discovered in a trunk in the late O's. And since then, her music has come to light and published and then performed since 2019.
What a great story. Angel, this indoor series isn't as important for the Chamber as Concerts on the Square. Maybe not as big of an audience, but it's an important series for you.
Yeah, so we're best known for Concerts on the Square, but what the musicians and Andrew put on for our community during our Masterwork season is simply extraordinary. It's acoustically very different. Capitol Theater, the aesthetics is different. So if you haven't experienced it, you gotta come check this out because the intimacy and the connection to the music is just extraordinary. So this is our first full season since the 2018-2019 season. We have 5 full concerts. Tomorrow night's our first of 5. You can still subscribe for as little as $28 per ticket. And it's just Andrew's just again put on a stellar season, so we hope everyone comes out tomorrow night. You can go to Overture box office tomorrow. The downbeat's at 7:30.
And you don't have to worry about the weather.
No rain day. You're right. There's no rain day tomorrow.
What are some of the other concerts coming up?
Well, we've got another concert in February, March, and then sort of January, February, March, and then in May, early May. So they're all exciting programs with stellar soloists that we can all enjoy.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Some great music ahead for all of us. Again, first concert is tomorrow night,
7:30,
and tickets are available at the Overture box office.
Correct.
Have a great season.
Great to see you both.
Great to see you both. Thank you.
Well, still to come at 4, which do you prefer, white turkey meat or dark?
Well, the turkey we meet prefers a moderate jog. That is the subject of our Traveler Throwback Thursday. Mark did a story on this guy who jogs with his turkey,
1982.
Right? 1982. That's when Live at 4 continues after Greg's first warn forecast.
This holiday season, Ford wants to help you shine bright. So, this Black Friday, choose a vehicle in stock or simply place a custom order. Lock in your rate and you're protected, even if rates go up before your order comes in. Plus, thousands of vehicles are arriving daily, just in time for the holidays. This season, get a 2022 F-150 with 2.9% financing for 60 months, plus 500 accessories cash at your Ford dealer, and shine bright.
Fry Construction wants to thank you for once again voting us Best of Madison 3 years running with 27% off gutters or insulation. Your neighbors already know how we strive to meet and exceed expectations with each and every project. That's why they voted us Best of Madison 3 years in a row. Experience the Best of Madison for yourself with Fry Construction. Save 27% off gutters or insulation with any full roof replacement project. Schedule your consultation today at fryconstruction.com.
Habush attorneys are the best of what a personal injury attorney is about.
To get the most money for your case, you need to have a law firm that's unrelenting.
We will fight with all that we have in person power, in knowledge and experience to bring about the result they deserve.
I can't give them their life back how it was, but I can give them the financial compensation to get their life back on track.
McGann Furniture and Flooring in Baraboo, we know that hardworking people want the most value for their money. At McGann's, we've already sorted out and selected the brands that we feel offer you the most bang for your buck. From young couples to senior citizens, we offer a huge selection at prices that will fit your budget. And remember, at McGann's, we don't raise prices only to lower them later for a sale. Discover the difference at McGann Furniture and Flooring, downtown Baraboo.
Hey, you want to join our rewards program? Collect hot dog points to unlock access to our VIP lounge.
That doesn't seem very...
rewarding. With a BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward for every month you save.
Wait, so you're going to reward me for saving my own money?
You got it. A little incentive to help you get into the habit of saving.
That sounds great, but do you have VIPs?
Yeah, absolutely. We call them customers.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
In a recent clinical study, patients using Salonpas patch reported reductions in pain severity, using less or a lot less oral pain medicines, and improved quality of life. That's why we recommend Salonpas. It's good medicine.
The Wisconsin Chamber Orchestra Masterworks Series returns November 18th at 7 p.m. with 2 American Masters, including the WCO debut of acclaimed violinist Elisa Lee Cole-Jonan. Order tickets online anytime at WCOconcerts.org.
Take a look at this. The Sedgwick County Zoo in Wichita, Kansas posted a video of a veterinarian team performing a C-section on one of their chimpanzees named Mahale. The baby was having a bit of trouble getting enough oxygen at birth, so he was treated for a few days by the zoo staff. Then today, the zoo posted again, this time video showing the heartwarming moment when Mahale was reunited with her baby boy 2 days after he was born.
Oh, this is
that is a mother's love.
That's incredible.
Right there.
Now it's going to make me cry. Don't make me cry. That is beautiful.
Isn't that great?
It is.
Really
yeah,
great.
it really is.
All right. I don't know if we're going to get through this, because this is going to make me cry. Are you ready for this?
All right. This is some outstanding writing by Mark here. Today is
I didn't write this.
Today is National Homemade Bread Day. And there are loaves of ways you can celebrate as long as you're ready to rise to the challenge. There is really no better bread than the kind you make at home.
Make it for your family. It's the yeast you can do. Make it for your friends if they need a pick-me-up. Heck, make it for yourself if you're feeling a little crummy. It's delicious any way you choose it. To chow down, crust us.
We apologize.
I'm sorry, Dennis is moaning over here.
Yes.
Some good puns.
All right, Greg is here now.
When are you going to be at stand-up?
Yeah.
There you go.
Tip your waiter, please. All right, the cold is coming.
Yeah, at least it's not Buffalo, I guess.
Why? What's going on in Buffalo?
2 to 4 feet of snow there.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so,
well, it's Buffalo.
Yeah, we're going to be cold. Arctic air is coming in, so it's definitely going to be cold. I'll tell you how cold after the break.
Go farther with personal checking choices. At Starion Bank, you make the decisions. Your money, your style. Apply online in just 4 minutes at starionbank.com.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
The holidays can be a busy time of year. Well, I'm going to let you in on my gifting secret for a stress-free holiday season. Nothing says happy holidays like a gift you make yourself. Just add those personal touches to really make it special. And you don't have to be a professional to spread holiday cheer.
Gifting has never been easier with holiday scratch games from the Wisconsin Lottery. With prices ranging from $1 to $20, they're available now at Wisconsin Lottery retailers.
Yum, yum!
Follow your cravings to this month's Madison magazine for local snacks that hit the spot. Meet the entrepreneurial winners of this year's Amy Awards and look through the lens of Ho-Chunk photographer Tom Jones. Madison magazine online and on newsstands now.
Want to know right now what the weather will be like tomorrow? Download the First Warn Weather app and you'll get my customized forecast for tonight and tomorrow.
The First Warn Weather app. Get it now. Powered by News 3 Now.
Go farther with personal checking choices at Starion Bank. Like Smart Checking, it's free when you choose e-statements. Your money, your style. Apply online in just 4 minutes at starionbank.com.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Well, we certainly have a cold Lambeau Field tonight, but we also have high school football going on this evening, so it's definitely cold out there too right now. Temperatures really in the 20s, breezy conditions, on and off snow showers, which should taper off. They have games starting as late as 7, and they have another round coming up tomorrow, which will be just as cold. We could have record-breaking colds as we get towards Saturday and Sunday. Lows right now, records are in the single digits. We could see single digits. One also thing to note is wind chills. We could see sub-zero wind chills coming Saturday, even Sunday, just with the winds. So certainly a cold weekend, more January-like temperatures we expect. We have one cold air mass coming through, and we have another one coming straight from the north. That'll be the Saturday into Sunday. Once we get that past,
then the whole over pattern begins to shift a little bit to more to westerly, and we're going to start warming back up a little bit. But then we do have a system coming towards Thanksgiving time frame that's going to come up from the south. We're going to see what that's going to go on. Still got a lot of questions going on, but it certainly will be more mild, more seasonable next week. For this evening, we've still got snow showers going on. Some could be a little bit more intense than other ones, so watch out for reduced visibilities occasionally. That should start to taper off this evening. Overall tonight, we'll see lighter winds. Cloud cover persists, and then tomorrow the winds will start picking up. We'll have a cold day on tap. Here's the next front coming Saturday. That'll bring another shot of snow showers come Saturday, increase the winds, and that'll set up to what could be a very cold come Sunday morning, where we could get some record temperatures that time. So in the meantime tonight, temperatures will fall off slowly in the mid-20s. Here's some showers coming through. Once again, brief visibility reduction, could have gusty winds with any of this shower activity going on. By the time midnight, we should have all of it done by a wake up tomorrow morning in the 20s. For tomorrow, we're not going to budge much, maybe mid-20s, so a difference of maybe 2 to 3 degrees tomorrow with northwest west winds blowing, so it'll definitely be chilly out all day. We won't see as much showers tomorrow, but like I said, it will be cold. Then come Friday night, we'll see temperatures drop off a little bit. Then we're going to start seeing that front come Saturday morning. That's going to be bringing another shot of showers. Winds, we're not going to see much of a decrease in winds day by day. Overnight, they will decrease, but still northwest through tomorrow. It'll definitely feel a wind chill tomorrow in the single digits, and that'll continue on, and then we'll start seeing it increase come Saturday as we have another, like I said, that front coming. That'll actually produce more. Wind chills, well, here's an idea of what we could have. Below zero wind chills come Saturday afternoon, and even gets a little bit colder by Saturday evening before the winds die off, and then we sets up to maybe we might get a sub-zero temperature come Sunday morning. We'll see, but it's definitely going to be cold come Sunday morning, and especially for the first day of gun deer season come Saturday. Overall, as you see, the temperatures, we should mild out a little bit come Monday, get back to average by Tuesday, a little warm up, and then we have a system which there's a lot of question marks still to resolve on what's going to go on Thursday and Friday. We could see snow, could be rain right now, but the one thing we do know, temperatures will be warmer come that time period. We just don't know exactly what will go on with any impacts. I would say travel before Thanksgiving looks good. It's that Thursday night to Friday, Black Friday. We could see some issues. We just don't know yet.
It's a little early for this.
Well, let's just say I always look at the positive. If it was January,
it'd be great.
No, it would be 20 to 30 below. Probably.
I know, but if it's 28 degrees, we take in January.
28 in January.
But
sure.
but if this air mass settled in over in January, we would be looking at way sub-zero temperatures.
Wow. So you wouldn't be looking at me. I'd be out of here. Thank you, Greg.
Thanks.
No problem.
Get ready for quite a show.
The Leonid meteor shower is expected to peak late tonight and tomorrow morning. We forgot to ask you about that. Are we going to be able to see it, Greg?
Cloudy. Probably not.
Oh, bummer. Well, astronomers say you could also see it tomorrow night into Saturday morning, so hope springs eternal. The meteors are the size of tiny peas and sand-sized bits of dust and debris crumbling off of a comet as it swings by Earth. Leonid is the fastest meteor shower, striking the Earth's atmosphere at 158,000 miles per hour. Some of the greatest meteor showers ever seen have been Leonids. Hope we get to see. Make a wish if you see one. Most of us will be sitting down to a big turkey dinner. It's hard to believe Thanksgiving is 1 week from today.
But I met a turkey back in 1982 that was doing anything but sitting down. Here's our Traveler Throwback Thursday.
Every day, Bob Fecto puts on his jogging shoes and heads out to his 6 acres of woods near Dousman in Waukesha County. And Bob, like a lot of joggers, likes to jog
Wilbur,
with his pets.
Come on, you want to go jogging? Come on, Wilbur.
Meet Wilbur, Bob's jogging buddy. That's right. While most of us will be roasting and basting and carving, Bob will be jogging. Wilbur, you see, is a jogging turkey, not a roasting turkey.
Come on, Wilbur. Come on. You want to go jogging? Come on. Come on.
Come on. Off to the woods they head. Bob, his dog Queenie, and Wilbur. Now, Wilbur's style is anything but pretty, but it's tough to be pretty with those carbuncles and that waddle and those chicken legs. But Wilbur the turkey trots along just fine, if you can keep from laughing. This is one wild turkey. Bob bought Wilbur as a pet for $4. The jogging part was more of an accident.
Come on, Wilbur.
I had Wilbur home about 2 weeks, and I was jogging with my dog Queenie, and all of a sudden we looked back, and there Wilbur was jogging with us, and I thought it was quite hilarious.
Hilarious, yes, but not real lengthy. Turkeys don't have a lot of stamina, so it isn't long before the run is done. And just like a jogger, Wilbur heads for the water. He shares it with Queenie.
I can't figure it out if Queenie thinks she's a turkey or if the turkey thinks he's a dog. I really can't figure out because the turkey eats corn, and Queenie now eats corn. The turkey eats the regular turkey mesh, and the dog eats the turkey mesh. And when Queenie has her dog food out, the turkey will go over and eat the dog food. So you figure it out. I can't.
Well, Bob, I don't think we can figure it out either. Maybe we should ask Wilbur.
What do you think of all this?
Is that a yes or a no? Okay.
As you can see, this turkey is something of a ham. And speaking of food, what's Bob's dinner going to be tomorrow?
I'm going to my brother-in-law's house for Thanksgiving, and I'm going to eat a TV dinner.
So while you sit down to eat tomorrow, keep Wilbur in mind. Remember him jogging through the woods. And could you pass a drumstick, please? Mark Kane, News 3, traveling in Dousman.
Oh, that is so great.
What? The visuals.
How far would they jog together?
Oh, not far. Maybe 10, 15 minutes.
Wow, that's pretty good. Oh, that's really something.
Yeah.
And how about that beard on you? I love these old stories. Yes, we do. We do.
Well, we ran this one this week because next week we're off for Thanksgiving.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
Happy Thanksgiving, Wilbur. Coming up next here on Live at 4, Dr. Zorba Pastor joins us to talk about hearing loss.
And then coming up next hour at 5, 3 Madison police officers are on non-disciplinary administrative leave today after the department confirmed the 3 had been arrested in the last 2 weeks for separate, unrelated incidents. Our investigative reporter, Naomi Coles, will tell us more coming up at 5.
Hi, I'm Tim O'Brien, owner of The Healthy Place. I'm excited to tell you about our new Wild Theory CBD products that will get you high fives from everyone you know. Wild Theory's new groundbreaking formula has higher levels of the good stuff, and it packs surprising results. Is it legal in Wisconsin? Of course. Is it potent? You bet. Will you love it? I'm sure of it. Stop by one of our Madison locations or visit findyourhealthyplace.com, type in high five, and our website will hook you up.
Don't you wish you could wave a magic wand and have whiter teeth? Well, you can, but it's not magic. It's power swabs. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and boom, whiter teeth and a better smile. And since you're not dealing with messy trays or awkward strips, you're less vulnerable to the harsh sensitivity they sometimes create.
I've used strips. They seem to really hurt my teeth. The power swabs, it just seemed very gentle.
It's so simple and easy. You just open it, you apply it to your teeth, you forget it's there, and I noticed that they're white and bright again like they were before.
I noticed actually a difference the first time that I used power swabs. You put on the first coat and then the activator goes on, and immediately you start seeing it working.
It only takes 5-minute applications to get a brighter, whiter smile with power swabs. You just snap, swab, and smile. Power swabs have been clinically studied to whiten natural teeth and remove stains from caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so powerful, it removes stains from coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking.
I love my coffee in the morning.
I will never stop drinking coffee. I will not be the person drinking hot coffee with a straw.
As much coffee as I drink, I can use my power swabs and eliminate the staining.
When I use the power swabs, I applied it directly to my front tooth where the coffee stain was.
I like being able to individually get the teeth, and most importantly, it got kind of in between the grooves.
You can put it directly on the stain that you see on your teeth, and it's so precise.
But as powerful as it is, it's also gentle and causes 0 to minimal sensitivity.
This didn't sting, it didn't burn, it didn't have an aftertaste. It was just a swab, and I just got to rub it on my teeth, and that was it.
Take it from me as someone who has gone the dental route, but has also gone on the shelf route, and I've not really seen anything work as effective and as easy as power swabs.
Whiten your teeth this Thanksgiving by ordering power swabs and receive 40% off the regular price. Shipping is free, plus you'll receive a free quick stick pen to use on the go after meals or a cup of coffee. Visit powerswabs.com or call the number on your screen.
New at 5, Red Cup Day comes to a halt as Starbucks employees strike. News 3 Now dives into what motivates that action and what's to come for the chain.
Unseasonably cold weather is expected for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. A few snow showers and flurries are likely, but shouldn't bring much in the way of accumulation. Temperatures should rebound early next week. I'll let you know how cold it'll be this weekend at 5.
And ahead at 6, vendors celebrate after years of waiting for the Madison Public Market project. We follow the funding and speak to eager merchants tonight at 6.
Giving the weather satellite a spin, we end up in Denver. Looks just about the same there as here.
Yes, it does.
23 degrees. It's time for our weekly visit from Dr. Zorba Pastor.
We'll be taking your calls and questions coming up in the next segment.
Hi, Zorba. Welcome back.
Good to see you.
A new study shows young people, 1 billion young people, are at risk of hearing loss. What's going on here?
Right. It really has to do with earbuds, earpods, turning them up, making them way too loud. And here it is, you're listening to music, but sometimes it's as loud when you measure it as being next to an airplane engine when an airplane is on. I mean, so it's music. You don't think of it as being that loud, but it's often 100 decibels to 110 decibels, which is like a subway going by you in New York City, a jet engine, and that can lead to hearing loss. We know that, and it's a big, giant issue.
Sometimes my son will be listening to music with his earpods in, and I can actually hear the music,
right,
so I know it's way too loud.
Is it coming out the other side?
Right.
But is the insertion part?
No, it's the amount of music that's actually going into your ears that makes a difference. So when you insert it into the ear, you're getting bone conduction from the from whatever you have in the ear, and you're getting sound conduction, and it's really overpowering what your ear is really made to do. And then over time, that leads to hearing loss.
And it sort of builds up.
Over time, it builds up. So you've got to just be careful. Listen to the music you want to listen to, but make sure that it's not too ramped up. That's the most important
Does
thing.
hearing loss restore itself? In other words, can you...
Some does, some does not.
Oh.
That's exactly it. So in some cases, it's permanent hearing loss, so it's really important. The other thing is, there was a young man, I think it was in middle school, in Wauwatosa, somewhere around Milwaukee, who was listening to his iPads while he was going, or iPods, as he was going basically over railroad tracks, and he died.
He didn't hear the train.
This was about 10 years ago. Did not hear a train, which meant it was louder than a train.
That's too loud.
Yeah, way too loud.
All right. Well, it's time to call in and ask Zorba a question.
Yep, it's your turn now to ask your questions. Call now. The number is 608-270-9933, and we'll get to your calls right after this.
Steinhaffel's Black Friday mattress sale is going on now. We have all the best brands at the guaranteed lowest prices. And with Steinhaffel's special 72-month financing, your new mattress just got more affordable. Queen mattresses start at just $9 per month. Upgrade to a purple mattress starting at $24 per month. Get a Beauty Rest or Tempur-Pedic also starting at just $24 per month. Don't miss our biggest Black Friday mattress sale ever. Shop Steinhaffel's and steinhaffels.com today.
How do you use your energy? Inspiring a spark of creativity? Working hard to reach your goals? Thinking outside the box to bring your vision to life? At Alliant Energy, we're creating more clean, renewable energy every single day to power what matters to you. Because even during the most powerful moments in our lives, we're not thinking about power, we're thinking about a brighter future. Alliant Energy, powering beyond.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes in as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera.
this is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more." And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
This Thanksgiving is the best time to try Plexiderm with our starter price of only $14.95. Plus, get free shipping. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Yeah, we have two little issues going on right now. We have one in the Beltway near Fish Hatchery Road. There's a crash, so it's backed up right there. We also had a crash on the 151 just south of I-39, two areas of note. Once again, we do have showers out there, so be advised you might have some wet pavements, refreezing, or even some gusty winds out there as you're driving out this evening.
That's an active map there. Thank you, Greg. Frustration with the game Wordle led to Cambridge Dictionary's word of the year, which you see on the screen is Homer. A homer, of course, is short for a home run. Earlier this year, it caused outrage by non-American Wordle users when many players could not guess the American slang word. Cambridge ended up choosing the word because on May 5th, the word homer was searched on Cambridge's dictionary's website over 65,000 times. Makes no sense.
The Wordle people are purists, I guess. Yeah, yes.
All right, we are taking your questions now for Dr. Zorba Pastor.
If you have a question, the number to call is 608-270-9933.
All right, we are ready, Zorba. Let's start with Diane in Montello. Hi, Diane.
Hi.
Go ahead.
Yes, I have a problem with my left ear. I can't hear anything out of it. I woke up one morning and my hearing on my left side was totally gone. I've been to the audiologist 2 times. I've been to an ENT. I've had an MRI, and nothing. They don't know.
Well, there are a few things. First of all, when you get an MRI scan, there's a false positive and a false negative. So, indeed, you might have had a stroke to that area, to the nerve, and it just doesn't show up on the MRI scan. MRI scans, no scan is 100% perfect. But you've had all of the tests, all of the things done. There are a number of diseases that can actually cause that. Meniere's disease and other things can actually cause a sudden hearing loss. And the answer is sometimes we don't have an answer, but it's important to make sure you protect that other ear because now you have got hearing in one ear, and that means making sure if you need a hearing aid to do it, and don't put loud music into that ear.
Could it even be something just like a wax buildup or something?
In her case, she went through a bunch of... Right, that's exactly it. And that would be the first thing you would check.
Okay.
All right, well, good luck.
Yeah, hang in there, and thank you for calling.
Let's go to Ann in Oregon. Hi, Ann. What's your question?
Hi there. I just recently had a loved one diagnosed with PKD. And I just was wondering Dr. Zorba's thoughts on, can we really slow it down with water and low sodium diet?
So what actually is going on with them, with their kidneys?
They have cysts, like 70% of cysts.
Right,
yeah.
Right. So the answer ultimately, if you have any kidney disease, get a good consultation with a nephrologist. That's important. There's a diet that you basically follow. Diet has to really do with the amount of sodium you're taking in and the amount of potassium, making sure your blood pressure, your cholesterol is under control, and then eating a more Mediterranean diet and exercising. All the things we do really for cardiovascular health also help with any kind of kidney disease.
What is PKD an acronym
Polycystic, I think she's talking about polycystic kidney disease. And quite often, there's nothing you can do if it's both kidneys, and sometimes you need a kidney transplant.
Well, so got to watch the numbers.
Absolutely. Got to look at the numbers and have a good relationship with the nephrologist.
Okay. All right. How are you doing with the flu?
Well, not good if you have it. But the reality is just beginning to start, but we're really worried this flu season is going to be one of the worst flu seasons because for the last 2 years, of course, we have worn masks to make sure we don't get COVID, and the answer is we haven't gotten flu during this time period. So if you've not gotten your flu shot, get it, and if you've not gotten your COVID shot, get that one too. And basically, I recommend you get them both at the same time because they will actually improve the immunization in your body for both.
And if you want to get vaccinated before Thanksgiving.
Do
the
it.
COVID booster, you need to do it pretty soon, though.
You got it.
Right.
It's not going to kick in by then, though.
No, it takes
a couple
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Takes a couple
All right, let's go to Charles in Richland Center. Hi, Charles.
Hey, good afternoon. And I got a question about, I just got the 5th shot, and about 3 weeks ago, and it seems to have settled in my joint of my shoulder. Is that kind of normal, or
not particularly. If it's settled in, quite often after you get the shot, you're going to get pain in your shoulder. That is a really totally common thing. But if you still have pain in your shoulder, it's not getting better after 2 or 3 weeks, I'd recommend you get it checked out. It may be something else, maybe arthritis or something completely different. I don't think the COVID shot is going to cause pain in the shoulder 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks later.
So let's back up
very
to.
much.
Okay, thank you
Thanks
for calling. Let's see. I think we have a call here.
Yeah, we do.
But I don't see the name. So there we go. Let's go to Dana in Evansville. Hi, Dana. What's your question? Dana, you there?
Hi. Yes, I am. I was wondering, my mom died of pancreatic cancer when she was 54, and I just went through breast cancer treatment at 47. My brother was diagnosed with colon cancer at 44, and I'm wondering if there's any tests I should have done to make sure I'm not passing this on to my children.
Well, clearly, when you have those many people in your family, you wonder, is this coincidental, or really is there a gene that's involved which actually causes cancer? And right now, we're really at the crux of understanding that. There's a gene that causes melanoma, for instance, in families that also causes pancreatic cancer. But I think one of the things you can do is you can talk to your doctor about getting genetic counseling. And if you get genetic counseling, you can often then get a series of genetic tests, and you might find out that you have one of several genes that actually produce different types of cancers, such as pancreatic cancer. And so sorry for your loss.
Yeah, tough break, Dana. So, all right. We're out of time. Zorba, we'll
Happy
do this
Thanksgiving, although it's not quite Thanksgiving.
We won't see you next week unless you want to come out here by yourself.
No, I'm in Turkey.
We won't
I'm
be
in
here.
Turkey.
All right. Happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
Good to see you.
A final check of your forecast is coming up.
Ashley's Black Friday mattress preview sale is here. For a limited time, save big on Tempur-Pedic and Purple adjustable mattress sets. Plus, get 60 months special financing and free delivery. Get a sneak peek at Black Friday mattress savings. Happening now at Ashley.
Hey, we're here at the local farmers market where Informed Choice Insurance Agency is offering fresh, hand-picked local Medicare. What do you mean when you say shop local for Medicare?
Your local Medicare plans have all of the bells and whistles the national TV ads promise, only better because you're working with local agents who know the doctors, specialists, and the hospital networks inside and out. You're not going to get that talking to a national call center wanting to check your zip code.
Don't be fooled by national TV hype. When it comes to your Medicare options, keep it local with Informed Choice Insurance Agency, and their services are free.
New in 2023, iCare Medicare plan members receive an allowance of $150 total per month to spend on items like eligible healthy foods, OTC products, home supplies, wellness care, or living support such as rent, utilities, and internet. All unused monthly funds roll over until the end of the year. If you have Medicare and Medicaid, call us, and a licensed sales agent will help find out if you're eligible. Rest easy. iCare is looking out for you and your health.
Can't get home in time to watch the news? News 3 Now is always on.
Get Channel 3000 app now so you'll have all the day's top stories in the palm of your hand.
The Channel 3000 app. Get it now.
Powered by News 3 Now.
Ashley's Black Friday preview sale is here. Save big on furniture doorbusters, now up to 58% off. Plus, 60 months special financing. No minimum and no money down. Get a sneak peek at Black Friday savings. Happening now at Ashley.
New at 5, Starbucks employees take a stand and begin a strike on Red Cup Day. We ask what the union is demanding from the coffee chain and how they plan to move forward. That story coming up tonight on News 3 Now at 5.
He found his baby's name at a shuffleboard court in Ohio.
We heard somebody yell out Meryl.
And a bond was born. 11 years later, Mark Cain delivers the plot twist CBS journalist Steve Hartman never expected. Tonight on News 3 Now at 6.
Oh, I bet he will.
Yeah, we're looking at scattered showers this evening, then flurries tomorrow. Real cold, sub-zero wind chills maybe this weekend. Record lows Sunday, definitely cold, more January-like, and breezy conditions as we see the daily commute. Just keep an eye on you guys to this evening. Showers could have some evening issues with that. Otherwise, flurries and just cold for the rest of the period. Thanksgiving at least looks milder and warmer at least.
All right, get through the weekend. Thanks, Greg. Tomorrow here on Live at 4, our news hounds Louie and Oliver have the top animal stories of the week.
And we'll meet one of the members of the Broadway musical Come From Away, now playing at Overture.
There's a reason big dental bills often come as a shock, because sometimes you don't realize what's not covered until you get the bill. That's why affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual is important. It can give you benefits that go beyond what you get from more limited coverage plans. Because no one likes a big dental bill, especially if you're retired or on a fixed income. For a free information kit, call or go online now. This isn't some discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps cover over 350 procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, bridges, root canals, even dentures, at any dentist you want. Dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company helps cover preventive care, basic work, and major procedures, with no deductibles and no annual maximum. For your free information kit with all the details, call now or visit sendinfokit.com.
Physicians Mutual, Physicians Mutual.
This holiday season at the Century House, give $50 or more to charity and get $200 off any stressless recliner with power, any stressless recliner and ottoman, or any stressless office chair. Or get $200 off each stressless sofa seat or $400 off all stressless Mayfair recliners and ottomans in all Paloma leather colors. Shop the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
Now's your last chance to design and buy the Clearview kitchen of your dreams and save 11%. Get a free estimate instantly with our You Create Cabinetry Planner. It features interactive tools that factor in the details that matter, from soft closing doors to spacious pull-out drawers. You'll be able to customize the perfect kitchen for you. What are you waiting for? It's your last chance to get 11% off your entire kitchen remodel at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Whether you're looking for all the advanced features or something with a lower upfront cost, with Rheem heating equipment, you can stay comfortable even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Oh, come on. Yes, let's go.
Feel the Wohlers difference. Call Wohlers Heating and Air Conditioning today, serving Dane County for over 45 years.
In today's Final Touch, perhaps the best news of the week.
The 2022 Beaujolais Nouveau is out.
Yes.
In France, the first bottles of this young fruity wine were uncorked just after midnight, as is tradition, as always on the third Thursday of November. The Pig's Feet, the all-night Parisian bar that opened in 1947, has become a well-known spot to celebrate the ritualistic annual uncorking of the Beaujolais Nouveau at midnight. It's another year and another vintage of a celebration the world over that blends an easy-to-drink, no-fuss wine with a powerful marketing campaign. But Susie, you get a bottle every year for Thanksgiving.
It's our Thanksgiving tradition, yeah?
It's great with turkey. So there you go.
I will never eat turkey again after your turkey story.
Well, maybe. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here again tomorrow. News 3 Now at 5 starts right now.